What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Fig Heel YouTube channel, and today we're going to be unboxing Powertown, Kerry von Erich. Alright guys, so today we are going to be doing another Powertown unboxing here on the Fig Heel YouTube channel. If you're not already, please go smash that subscribe button. Help us get that follow count up. Like, comment, check out the past videos. We got a lot of good content on this channel. Also, you can go follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Fig Heel. Instagram is at The Fig Heel. A lot of different content on each platform, and you're not going to want to miss any of it. And today, we are unboxing Powertown Series 1, Kerry von Erich. This is the fourth figure we're unboxing on the channel of the Powertown set. We have a loose set here and a set to open mint on card, and it is one of my favorites, the one that I've been waiting for the most, and that's Kerry von Erich, obviously. The Texas Tornado. Here is his Hasbro figure, which I was a big fan of. Loved him as a kid. I thought he had a great physique. I saw him as the guy, and I think he could have had his career turned out a little bit different, you know, his luck in such physical aspects. But this man has not gotten a lot of figures in his, I don't want to say in his lifetime, because most of his figures came after his lifetime, right? But to commemorate his career, his most recent were in 2011 in the original Legends line, Kerry von Erich and Texas Tornado in the same series. Not sure that was the best idea, but also in this set was Kevin von Erich, and there's going to be a movie about the Von Erichs, basically about Kevin von Erich, but about the whole Von Erich family, called The Iron Claw, featuring Zac Efron as Kevin von Erich. So I think Powertown's going to want to get on top of that and bang out a Kevin von Erich figure as soon as possible, because that Legend Series Kevin von Erich is going to go up in price, because it's going to increase the interest in the Von Erich family. But we will compare the new Powertown to the old Legends in a second. Here it is, Kerry von Erich. This was the final piece of the Powertown collection. They got all 5 of the other figures in, but for some reason, Kerry was taking up a little bit of time. And instead of waiting for Kerry to come in, they started shipping out sets of 5 and then reshipping just Kerry to people, which I think says a lot about Powertown and Relativity worldwide and how they want to satisfy the customers. But this figure comes with the World Class Wrestling Association World Heavyweight Championship belt. And I think this is the first time in figure form, toy form, of getting a WCCW belt, which is very, very cool. As I've said in all the videos, the main issue that I have with the packaging is the inclusion of renders of the figure on the box. I don't think that's necessary. Let's get real pictures of the people in the future. It's my only gripe about it. I love the opening, which they'll be doing away with for some figures, but I think for the main line, the history part, the book part of it, they're keeping this, which is really cool. I'm not going to read the blurb, but it is very interesting. There's a lot of information here that I think is useful. If you're somebody who's interested in wrestling, I don't see why you wouldn't want to read this. But for instance, this picture right here, I love this shot of Kerry. That could have went right there. 7 pictures of renders. We already have the figure here. We don't need them. But this is figure number 4 in Series 1. He comes with a jacket, a belt, and 2 hands, and knee pads. So, let's open this bad boy up. Big fan of Kerry von Erich. This is very exciting for me. We're gonna need this, I think. Cut the tape on this. They really make sure that these figures are secure in here, which I think is pretty cool. Not a lot of companies care that much. Not only is it taped, double blistered, but there's like snaps in there so it doesn't get caught. He comes with a claw hand, That Von Erich claw, it's necessary, it's crucial. Comes with a fist. He comes with 2 knee pads, which I think is really cool. I said in the Magnum one, they're marked on the bubble. You can't see it in the package until you take it out, but left, right, very, very cool. So we're gonna put the left over there, and we're gonna put the right over here so I don't mess it up. The World Class belt. This is the biggest belt so far of the ones that I've pulled out. It's pretty wide. Beautiful title belt. For people who are big fans of championship belts and toys, man, what are you doing sleeping on Powertown? Very, very cool. Nice detail on that. Nice shine as well. Gonna take moments. Right now, I still have 2 bangers to come, which is Stan Hansen and Brody. Great looking figures, but right now, as it stands, this might be my favorite. My man, Kerry Von Erich. So he's got like this Letterman jacket on, right? And while the leather ones on these guys look like leather, this actually looks like, what is it, nylon? I don't know what, I forget, but doesn't look leather. It actually looks authentic. Von Erich country, look at that. Texas with the rose. He's got the socks coming up on the boots, the lightning bolts, white boots, black laces. Wow. One thing of note with these figures is that nobody in these sets is a wrestler who has tattoos. So I'm curious to see how Powertown is going to handle tattoos on figures in the future. Do I doubt them at all? From what I've seen, no. Based on the body hair that they've done on these figures, I think that a tattoo would be no problem. Man, that was tough to get out. So there's like a, I guess this is so in the factory it's easier to get on. There's like a powder down the arms. All right, so this figure is visibly more jacked than the others. The torso, just like the other ones, doesn't move too much, so I'm not sure if it's necessary. Around his mouth, he has like very, very slight, there's a fly in here, very, very slight 5 o'clock shadow, like in the goatee area. I don't even know if you can see it on the camera. Very, very subtle. In person, you can see that it's definitely a shape around his mouth like facial hair. But on the camera, I'm not sure you can tell. His back is absolutely jacked. Blue trunks, look at that. This is the most muscular figure in the set, as it should be. Kerry was jacked. Absolutely jacked. So we're gonna put his knee pads on. I said it, if you guys didn't watch Magnum, I said it in there and I'll say it again. Best knee pads, period. Best knee pads in a wrestling company. I mean, when you look at WWE's, they're like very, very bulky, right? And there's always like a space between the figure and the knee pad. These are like, as an actual knee pad would be, it's like so tight to the figure, but look at this. It's still usable and bendable because it's so soft. It's such a soft rubber that they use. Absolutely incredible, man. If that's my favorite thing about these figures is the knee pads. I love the knee pads. I think they're great. I want elbow pads like this on figures. I think Stan Hansen has one. Yes. So I'm curious to see on oh, and so does Brody. I'm curious to see on them how movable their arms are, but if it's anything like the knees, it's great. You can do full range of motion with these knee pads. Incredible. And I've said in the first 2 videos that the knees are kind of they're what bother me, that old school knee, but when you have these on there, it doesn't even matter. Wow, man. All right, let's put the belt on him. The world-class wrestling champion. Very, very cool. Another thing, man, I can't find enough good things to say about these figures. Jesus. I love the way the belts fit. They fit like an actual championship should fit. It's very well fitting to the mold. Gonna put his arms in. The only thing, I guess, that could be worked on, I said it before, is the rubber goods jackets. But at the same time, because it's hard to get them in and out, but at the same time, I think the only thing that would help is making the jackets bigger, and I don't think that they would look as good. These are very well fitted to the figure. So making them bigger would eliminate that. So how about this? Don't do anything. Leave them. I freaking love these. I absolutely love these figures. Way beyond what I expected to. See, that's like the only downfall is that like you can't really pose with the jacket, and the jackets are so good, but I can't like raise his hand up, you know? It's kind of got to be off to the side. You can pose them all you want, all different ways without the jackets on, but I mean these entrance coats are so good. Wow. All right, so I would say this is the most similar. The Texas Tornado one comes in the white trunks. There's the heads. You can't tell me that the Mattel one is better than this Powertown. Looks just like Kerry. Everybody's worried about scale. These are not exactly in scale with Elites. They are a little bit bigger. But to be honest with you, we kind of knew that going into this, right? That they're a little bit bigger. They are a 7-inch scale, I'm pretty sure it says. Yeah, 7-inch scale figure. Whereas I believe Mattels are called a 6-inch scale. But, as I've said 100 times, different lines don't have to... I know it's to some people it's ideal, but I like keeping these lines separate. Like, I'm going to display these away from Elites. Like, yeah, so he's a little bit, not just taller, just a little bit girthier than, like, this Triple H. You know, like, slightly. But I don't display different lines together. I just never have. I kind of keep them in their own world. I understand why people want to. So this doesn't bother me, but if that's a deal breaker for you, so be it. However, I think as this line goes on, you're not going to want to mix these in with Elites, because these are going to be... I'm sorry. This is significantly better than the Legends Elite. It's significantly better. It's not even close. If you held these up and you said which one is a premium collectible, you're automatically going to say this one. You're going to look at the detail and you're going to say this one. Now, if I held up like a retro figure and a regular Hasbro, it's going to be hard to tell because they're very, very similar, right? There's so much fine detail in these that it's mind-blowing. So, consensus is, this is the best Kerry Von Erich figure ever made. And I'm happy to say that because I love Kerry Von Erich. So, yeah. Hope you guys liked this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok at FakeHeel. Follow Powertown, PowertownWrestling.com. Stay up to date. They got the Remco All-Star Wrestling figures coming soon. The major pod Ultras. They got Ultra Series 2 coming. But Ultra Series 1, it's the real deal. And if they become available, you're going to want to get them because they have skyrocketed in secondary market price. So do not miss out another time. Wow. It's the knee pads, baby. And just everything that comes with it. I mean, even without everything, these are just chef's kiss. Chef's kiss, guys. Great job, everybody at Powertown. I'm very, very, very impressed. And we'll see you tomorrow where we're going to unbox Stan Hansen, the Lariat. So you're not going to miss out. I don't think I have a Stan Hansen figure. This is my first Stan Hansen figure, so I'm super excited. That said, half this set, there's 6 figures in the set, half the set I didn't have figures of the guy before, so that is huge to me. Stan Hansen, Vern Gagne, and Lou Thesz. So stay tuned tomorrow. It's going to be a good one, and we will see you there. Von Erich country, baby. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at FigHeel. Pick up my book series on Amazon and my merchandise on ProWrestlingTees.com/FigHeel. Join my official sponsor, Whatnot, at WhatHeal.com and receive $15 off your first purchase.